Hey everybody, Jake and Brenda, our sweet adventures.
Hello.
Today we are making
Mound bars.
mound bars.
Mound bars.
Okay,
Like, candy bar?
there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Hello everyone. Here we are going to make those Mounds bars. And we have the 9x13 pan already greased up. And we have the oven on at 350 degrees. So now we're ready to put it together. We have a half a cup of the graham cracker crumbs, the brown sugar, and half a cup of melted butter. That is the base. Then we will bake that. Then you have a 8-ounce package of coconut and a can of sweetened condensed milk. Mix that together. Then you pour that on the baked crust, and then you bake that for 10 minutes. Then when that comes out of the oven, you melt the semi-sweet chocolate morsels, and it calls for a tablespoon of peanut butter. I don't know if there's peanut butter in the Mounds bars or not, but my recipe is super old. And so we're going to go ahead and try it that way. So let's get started. All right, I do have to confess. I said a half a cup of the graham cracker crumbs. Well, it's 1.5 cups. I thought it looked skimpy, but on my recipe, I must not have had my glasses on when I was reading it before when I measured stuff out. So here we go. 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, half cup of the brown sugar. I'm going to put the butter in there. And then stir it up. I'll be anxious to see what these taste like because I haven't made them for years. So, in fact, I don't even remember when that was. I mean, we're probably talking 15 years or more. So, I'm going to go ahead and mix this up, and, well, it's getting there, isn't it? And we'll pat it in the pan. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. We really like doing the candy bar recipes, but we also like to do the other cooking recipes as well. And I know it won't, the bottom won't have the chocolate, but you could probably, excuse me, you could probably bake this, get it all put together, and then make chocolate and cut these up like candy bars and dip them in that chocolate and then let them set up too. I guess I could have done the same thing today, but I wanted to try them like this first and see how they do turn out. So, all right, well, I think that's pretty good. We're going to pop this in the oven for, for about 15 minutes, and we'll get back to you. Okie dokie. As you can see, the crust is done. So now I'm just going to mix in the sweetened condensed milk, and then the 8 ounces of the sweetened coconut. Get all that goodie out of there. Alrighty. This might take a little bit to mix up, you know. It's kind of a thick. Just pour a little bit of a time. Try to get it mixed up in there. And who knows, it might not be too bad. No, it's going to mix it pretty good. Hold on to the bowl. Well, that's like easy peasy right there. So what we'll do is we'll mix this up, put it on the crust, and then we'll bake for about 10 minutes and see how it looks. So we'll have to get this spread on there. I'm gonna just, I think, take little spoonfuls and see if I can get it spread on there. I don't know how well it's going to spread per se. So we'll get that. Okay. Let's see how this goes. And it might be all right. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't made this for a long time, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I think maybe if I would take a knife, that might work a little bit better to spread it. Or maybe even my wooden spoon here. But it looks like we need to use every little bit we got. So, let us know if you've made Mounds bars and leave a comment. And if so, how they turned out and if you liked them. Okay, now, let's see here. Spread it out a little bit, maybe. Hopefully. And it's kind of fun making them your own recipe of the chocolate. I'm sure it's a lot less expensive the way chocolate is now, and just prices of.
And we made a Snickers bar recipe, and they turned out to be about half price of what you could buy a Snickers bar for. Have to check that video out too.
Yeah. See, that's just kind of crumbling apart, but we're going to hope for the best. Like I said, haven't made this for many, many years, so.
Yeah, it looks like it wants to pull up.
Yeah, it does. It does. And that's all I can, I'm going to leave it at that because I'm afraid otherwise. Yeah. So we'll put this in for 10 minutes and then we'll break back in. Okay, here we are. The coconut part. And now I'm going to, I've already went ahead and I didn't think you'd want to watch that part, I guess. Went ahead and melted the chocolate chips and the tablespoon of peanut butter. And then now I'm going to pour this on here very carefully. And then I've got my good old Pampered Chef spatula type thing to spread it. So make that a little bit easier, I hope. Just gonna try to hurry here because it probably set up pretty fast. Here she goes. Oh yeah, this, I tell you what, this thing, I just recently bought this. And I tell you what, this is the best tool ever. And then we're gonna come over here. It just glides across there. I think I need to turn this so that I can do a little bit this way. It's kind of hard to, all right. So now what we have to do, oh, look out. So now what we have to do is let this set and let that chocolate harden. Let's just get a little more chocolate where we can, I guess. Like in the corner there along the side.
Kind of looks like barely enough, but...
I know. I know. But try to get it in the corners. It always seems corners are always lacking the goodies.
Yeah, it is barely enough.
Okay, he wants to lick the bowl. Oh. Remember that as a kid? Mom would bake something and use the beaters and stuff. Who's going to lick the beaters? Or the bowl? All right, you know what? I am going to call that good. And we'll let this set up. And then once it's done curing, we'll get back to you.
Okay, well, it's ready.
Yes.
And it turns out look pretty. Kind of looks like a...
It looks like a Mounds.
Yeah.
Like I said before, if you could, if you could maybe dip them. Now, if we would have dipped them in chocolate, that would be more time consuming, but anyway.
Now's the taste test. Okay, so, taste test.
Here it is.
This is the most important part. Check it out. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Pretty close. Mm-hmm. To the Mounds bar.
I'm really amazed at how much it does taste like a Mounds bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you can't really taste the peanut butter in it. Well, I can't anyway, and I'm a peanut butter lover.
Yeah.
But I think it does give it that extra flavor.
So not bad. I'm a little concerned about this one. Didn't know how it was going to turn out, but
what I did do is I put it in the freezer for I don't know, half hour, maybe an hour. I didn't really time it, but that's what helped make it set up and easy to cut. And I think I'm going to keep it refrigerated. Otherwise it might be melty. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
well,
what do you? What's your number?
1 out of 5. I'm going to go 3.5.
I'm going to go 4.
Okay.
And usually with sweets I'm at 5, but the Reese's and the Snickers, now those were 5 for me, but this is good.
Yeah, it's good.
This is good, and actually I probably would there again try, I would try, not try to make it, I would make it again.
But we'll save the 5s for something that's exceptional.
Yeah.
It's good, but so. Well,
so,
I guess.
Tell us where you're watching from in the comments.
Yeah.
And remember to like, share, and subscribe. The recipe will be in the video, so you'll be able to capture it if you would like.
Okay. Well, till next time. See you later.
See ya.